Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about some people. Was that necessary? Not really, but I wanted to do it. What's up, y'all? All right, let's get into the mess. All right, so this is according to Hollywood Unlocked. So Judge approves Cardi B's win for back tattoo trial and orders plaintiff to pay her legal fees. Baby. A federal judge has approved Cardi B's victory at a recent trial in Santa Ana, California, where she was found not guilty of using the portion of the plaintiff's back tattoo on the cover of her mixtape, Gangsta Music Volume 1. According to Rolling Stone, U.S. District Judge Cormac, here I go with somebody's name, Jay Corney ruled on Wednesday that Kevin Brophy's request to overturn the October 21 jury verdict was filed too late and lacked a legitimacy. Previously, Brophy filed a $5 million lawsuit against Cardi B claiming his back tattoo had been misappropriated and later asked a judge to overturn their verdict because they allegedly misapplied the law, claiming it was up to the court to correct their error. In his ruling, Corney stated that Brophy's lawyers failed to preserve the right to file the Rule 50 motion before the case was submitted to the jury for deliberation. Girl, I don't know what I just read, honey, but all I know is Cardi B won. Let me tell you something. Cardi B sent out a text message that said, I just won this lawsuit. I'm so emotional right now. I want to kiss God's feet right now. I'm beyond grateful. Let me tell you one thing about it, two things for sure, three things for certain. I don't know who Cardi B done hired as her lawyers, but shout out to them. Cardi B have lawsuits, girl, after lawsuit. Either she getting sued, she suing somebody, but baby, what it comes down to is Cardi B be winning. Girl, that's one thing I have done. One thing I have noticed about Miss Thing is Miss Thing's gonna get a W. Girl. Cause what was that mess that was going on with her and Offset and the strippers down to the club, and didn't she send some girls? I don't remember the story, but even with that, I was like, Cardi girl, you say like you about to go, girl, you about to go to jail over a man, girl. Cardi B walked out that courthouse, honey, and went home. I said, well, all right. And then we know we know what happened with Tasha K. We know. We know what happened with Tasha. Cardi B gonna get it. Girl, let me tell you something. One thing about the show, baby, shout out to Cardi B's legal team. Because whoever they are doing their job. Girl, you better keep them people around. Okay. Speaking of another win, Meg Thee Stallion. Here we go. Hold on. Meg Thee Stallion. Excuse me. All right, so this is according to Rolling Stone. This is a long article, so I'm not going to read all of this. I'm just going to read just the important parts, okay? So this says Megan Thee Stallion wins early round in contract war with Houston label. Shout out to Meg Thee Stallion. A Texas judge, sided with Megan Thee Stallion on Wednesday when he denied her estranged Houston label's request that her 2021 album Something for the Hotties be declared something less than an album under her contract. The Harris County judge rejected 1501 Certified Entertainment's motion for the pretrial ruling, known as a partial summary judgment, in a one-page decision that means Megan's $1 million lawsuit against the label can proceed to trial intact. The label had filed its request September the 14th, arguing that the court should bypass a trial and simply rule outright that Something for the Hotties was not an album under Megan's contract because it included previously available recordings and purportedly failed to follow the proper approval procedures. Megan replied to the motion December the 19th, arguing that she fully complied with the terms of her deal regarding something for the hotties and deserved a chance to argue her case at trial. Pete should be allowed her day in court to present evidence and testimony to the jury demonstrating that she had done all that was required of her in the delivery and the release of her albums. Her successful response filing read. In her paperwork, Pete argues that the freestyles and skits included on her album do not count as previously published material because even though some may have appeared on YouTube, they were never available in a format that was commercially distributed to the public for sale. Like I said, there's a lot. I'm not reading all this, girl. Y'all get what's going on, girl. Megan got another win. It's a little win, but it's a win. We already know what the other win came from. Shout out to the Tory Lanez fans. And a petition. I don't think it's gonna do no good, girl. He going to jail. Y'all might as well go ahead and get y'all kids ready for school. y'all might as well go ahead and start getting ready for work. Cause he going to jail. In case you ain't know, them signatures ain't gonna do nothing. It's a wrap. That's what happens when you shoot people. You ain't know? You try to see what happened to you. All right. Did I tell you one time I saw Evelyn's baby daddy at the airport? Did I tell you that? I thought he was kind of big. He actually thin. I remember he looks like he's probably like 6 feet. I can't remember. But he's like probably like an inch or two taller than me. He's not, he was like thin, not thin, like skinny. But I was like, oh, there he go, girl. We was in a line going through the TSA. He was with, I think, a girl. I can't remember. But I think they were going to Atlanta, too. Because I think I was going, where was I going? I know I wasn't going to Atlanta. He was flying Delta, though. So, if that means anything. I remember him flying Delta, I believe. I was like, oh, that's cute. There he goes. I said, there go Evelyn's baby daddy. Anyways, child. Oh, girl. Here we go. Another YSL member takes plea deal in YSL RICO case. Oh, honey. Neighbors, another defendant in the YSL RICO case, just entered a plea deal. According to AJC, Antonio Sledge is the 7th person to get a plea deal in the YSL RICO case. Girl, did I tell y'all? Girl, remember when this stuff first hit the news? Girl, when they said YSL, they said something about YSL something. Girl, I thought that... Girl, I thought they meant East Saint Laurent. I thought they meant the fashion. I said, girl. I said, girl, no. Girl, I was so distraught, girl. I thought they meant Saint Laurent, honey. Girl, I was like, why? I was like, YSL. Oh, girl, I was so... I don't own nothing YSL. Now, I want me a couple of pieces, but I ain't got them yet, okay? But I was still... Girl, I didn't know what to do. I said, oh, my God. Girl, not Saint Laurent. Oh, girl, I was over it. Oh, girl, I was done. Anyways, girl, I'm so slow. Oh, child. Anyways, according to AJC, Antonio Sledge is the 7th person to get a plea deal in the YSL RICO case. He pleaded guilty to 1 count of conspiracy to violate Racketeering Act and 1 count of felon in possession of a firearm. As a result of his deal, he will spend 15 years on... 15 years? Girl, you going to jail. He will spend 15 years on probation. There are now 21 defendants remaining in the YSL RICO case. The trial starts next month. Girl, 15 years, he going to jail. He going to jail. Because in my head, people who about that street life, you just don't walk away from that street life like that. Like, you know how long 15 years is a long time not to try to get into no trouble. And they probably going to be watching him like a hawk anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like that to me, I hate to say it. You know how them people be. Girl, we'll have to call it girl. Okay, maybe I watch too much TV. But you know how some of those people they set the. I feel like they set them up in a way. Okay, girl, we're gonna release you back to the community, right? We're gonna give you 15 years probation. But girl, if you cross the street wrong, jaywalk if you want to. Girl, it's like they sitting in their car watching, waiting for you to mess up so they can bring your black ass to jail. I don't think he gonna make it. I hate to say it. Ooh, Young Thug, girl. The people say that, girl, they trying to put this all on Young Thug's shoulders. I don't know, honey. That's a mess. Mm-mm. Takeoff's alleged killer denied bond reduction again. Judge concerned he may be a flight risk. Mm-mm. A judge has decided to deny Takeoff's alleged killer's request to reduce his $1 million bond to 300K during a hearing on Tuesday. Patrick Xavier Clark's lawyers were optimistic that her client's bond would be reduced. However, the judge denied the request because he believed the alleged suspect was a potential flight risk. Previously, his bond was set to 1 million after initially being set at 2 million. After Clark's passport and flight tickets to Mexico were discovered upon his arrest, Judge Josh Hill believed that he posed a flight risk. You think? Girl, what else y'all thought? What y'all thought he was? What else y'all thought he was doing? Okay, girl, Mama was about to get the hell out of Dodge. Do you hear me? In addition, the suspect was allegedly caught on a jail phone call claiming the original $2 bond was doable. Hold up. Which is why the judge wanted a thorough investigation to his finances. Girl, I don't know why y'all be acting like they ain't screening them calls. Y'all some dummies. Like, girl, you really think you gonna be on a phone call and they not they not listening to your phone calls? Was allegedly caught. Was it allegedly caught or was y'all listening? Girl, those are two different things, okay? Following the investigation, the DA's office found photos from Clark's Instagram account which showed a different picture from what he and his family claimed that the DJ by trade does not make money to afford a $1 million bond. However, photos of Clark show him holding stacks of cash, and police claim he had a lot of money on him at the time of the arrest. Girl, when I tell you, girl, I do not understand y'all niggas. I don't. Girl, you know you out here. I don't know, child. Why, girl? Y'all don't believe in debit cards? I'm sorry, girl. Even the brokest bitch got a chime card. Girl, a net spin. Okay, bitch. Even people who got a little bit of change still got net spin. Girl, I remember I used to work at Ace Cash Express. You wouldn't imagine the people that would come in there and cash these big checks, and girl got a net spin card. Anyways, I don't understand, girl. Y'all be all online flashing money, girl. Girl, go open you a checking account. Anyways, oh, here goes some more information about Southwest. So this is according to the Jasmine brand. So this message circulating on social media is allegedly from a Southwest pilot. They detail the chaos at the airport. So this is what it says. Okay, this is all alleged. I don't know what to say. Southwest Airlines has imploded. Their antiquated software system has completely fried. Y'all heard them sirens? Planes are parked. Crews are stranded in the airports with the passengers, volunteering to take the passengers in the parked planes, but the software won't accept it. Phone lines are overwhelmed for both passengers and crews. I personally spent over 2 hours trying to get a hold of anyone in the company last night after midnight. A captain and I did manage to get one flight put together on Christmas night and got people home. Kudos to the ops agents and the dispatcher for making it happen. We had to manually input a lot of the data, and it took over an hour to coordinate with dispatch going back and forth running numbers. We spent hours trying to get the company to answer and get us a hotel when we landed, as they're all sold out. We were only put in a call queue for hours before hanging up. I found one hotel with 4 rooms, and we bought our own rooms at 2:30 a.m. I even paid for a flight attendant's room. We literally have crews sleeping on the airport floors all over the country with nowhere to go. Crews have been calling to fly anyone anywhere, but the company says the system needs a reset. They have effectively shut down the operations for the rest of year, running 1/3 of the flights so that they can let the computer find and locate the crews and aircraft. Gate agents are in tears. They have been yelled at, cussed at, slapped at, spit on. Flight attendants have been taking a beating. The frontline employees have had little support or communication. Terminals are standing room only with people having been there for days. This is so sad if this is true. Pilot lounges are packed with pilots ready to fly and nowhere to go. Embarrassing is an understatement. I'm going on my second of 3 days off, still stuck on the East Coast and still expected to show up in the morning with no schedule. And I'm willing to fly all day if needed, because that's nothing compared to the passengers needing meds and the medicines and bags that are lost, and mothers traveling with kids having been, I ain't even think about that, y'all. I don't know how to think about that. This is really, really sad if this is true. I mean, first of all, even if this is not true, we know that people stuck in the airport. I didn't even think about I guess I was just thinking like, oh, just some single people, you're going to be okay. Not you're going to be okay, because a week is a long ass time. But I didn't think about people just being stranded in the airport for days. Old people, people with kids. Like, and even if you're just single, even if it's you just by yourself, even if you are just some young, vibrant, you still stuck in the airport. And then what about those people who have traveled and don't really have money? Because people go on vacation all the time with just what they have, and don't have extra money to spend for a hotel. This is a mess, y'all. I've never seen anything in 24 years, I've never seen anything like this. Heads need to roll. Bitch. Rumors on media are floating that there's a lack of crews and pilots are staging sick calls. Absolutely not true. This is a computer system meltdown. Thousands of crew members are sitting in hotels and airports with nowhere to go. The airline has failed miserably. Again, this is alleged. I don't know why I feel like I believe it, though. Some guy tweeted out, Southwest Air took $3.7 billion in federal aid from 2020 to 2021. Its CEO got a pay raise to $9.1 million package in 2022, yet Southwest employees are working 16-hour shifts and threatened with termination if they refuse overtime or call in sick. Socialism for the wealthy, capitalism for workers. Girl, I really don't know what to say. This is really, really sad. When you really sit and think about it, this is really, really sad for anybody. Bitch, even me, bitch, could you imagine me being stuck in the airport for 6, 7 days? Bitch! Girl! Girl, queening out, cutting up, acting the fool. Girl, the way I would be on live crying, girl, I would be on live crying. Oh, no, no, no. Girl, they don't let me know. They don't let me know. Girl, I just want to go see my nieces. I just want to go home. Girl, I've been here for 3 days. Girl, a mess. knocking on one of y'all host doors. Girl, y'all say I'm cousin. Open up the door. Girl, just give me a corner. Just give me a corner, give me a pillow, give me a sheet. Girl, that's all I need. No, but for real, girl, it's sad, girl. I hope those people are actually okay. I hope those people are okay. Even if you are in the airport, and you're not outside, it's still nothing like it's still a horrible thing. And again, you don't know if people have their medications. You don't know if people have diapers or formula or just, girl, you ain't even washed your ass. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. So I hope those people are doing okay. Mm-mm. I don't even want to talk about him, girl. I wanted to talk about him, but I really kind of don't no more. Oh, well, we already talked about that. I might talk about him tomorrow. Yeah, I might talk about him tomorrow. Yeah, that's it for tonight. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Oh, and another thing that I hate that I didn't mention in my other video about professionalism at work is when I go into, a place that may be like the staff may be, majority black, um, and then they start to treat you like you they home girl or homeboy. So, for example, girl, you'll go into the place, it might be like, I'll just say a white person. They'll have it together for the white person. But as soon as the white person walk out, girl, they think that they homeboy, they be like, I can't stand these motherfucking white people. Girl, I can't either. But girl, I don't work here. Girl, the same service that you just gave John and Karen, I need you to give to me too. Don't start all of that. Don't start all of that because these white people done walked out of this business. Because, bitch, I'm the one that'll call the 1-800 number on your ass. Girl, I just want us to, I won't really call I won't call a 1-800 number. But I'm gonna feel some type of way. I just want us to get back to a place where, girl, when you work in customer service, when you work with the public, you act a certain way. I'm sorry. It don't have nothing to do with no respectability politics. It just has to do with professionalism to me. Just a little professionalism. That's it. That's it. I think we could dial back the cursing a lot. Um, you could get by with just say, hey, how are you doing? Let me know if you need anything. Boom. Girl, you can't wait till you get to the break room to say whatever you need to say. But yeah, don't treat me like I'm your homeboy. I'm not your homeboy. Girl, I don't even know you. I'm a customer. And however you just treated those customers that just walked out, I expect to receive the same service. Don't dial it back. Or girl, take off the mask because these white people done walked out. Keep that hoe on. Okay? Girl, I hate to sound like a square. I hate to sound like a square. But I'm sorry, that's just how I look at it. Girl, I hate piss poor. I hate piss poor customer service, and I hate people who act like they're not at work. I hate it. One of the reasons why I got out of customer service when I went to logistics is because I didn't want to deal with customers anymore. But when I did deal with customers, I knew how to act. Most of the time. 99% of the time I knew how to act. Right? And once I was done, I was like, I'm done with customers. But even when I was in logistics, even if a customer walked up to me, I still didn't, and even when I was on the floor, I still act like I had some sense. I wasn't walking around the store just cussing all loud and, girl, these niggas get on my motherfucking nerves. Girl, fuck these niggas. Girl, what? I can't wait you got this motherfucking job. I can't stand these motherfucking people. Girl, all of that. Girl. Anyways, I'm done. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.